Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Next to me here, we have a jacket from the Finnish brand Rukka. We're going to explain a few adventure touring clothing options from them, including a jacket, trousers, and a pair of gloves, all under the same name. So these are the R-Viss. The jacket is available in either black or sand and black for around £860. It has a CE AA certification. The trousers likewise have a CE AA certification. They are available for around £700, and the gloves are around £220. All of them use Gore-Tex waterproofing. Comparing the R-Viss to some of Rukka's other items, I would say this is somewhere in the middle of their range. So it's not an entry level into the brand, into Rukka. It is still quite affordable though, and somewhat more affordable than some of their more premium or flagship options. But to be fair to them, they have more premium features. This one does still have Gore-Tex laminated waterproofing. It still has a lot of versatility, a lot of storage across it as well. A lot of reliability, and that is one of the things that Rukka kind of pride themselves on. It is also one of the things that people cite when you ask them why they buy Rukka. And from my experience, I kind of put them on a pedestal because I know the types of people that buy this. They are people that do a lot of mileage, that ride all year long in all kinds of conditions. So they prioritize reliability and the practicality and features of their clothing. That is why Rukka has that reputation. Starting with the R-Viss jacket then, this uses a Gore-Tex 2-layer laminated Cordura outer shell. So it's a laminated waterproof membrane, which is normally what you want if you're prioritizing waterproofing, to make sure the outer fabric isn't going to oversaturate, get heavy, get cold, that sort of thing, rather than having a separate waterproof liner. The fact that it is mated to the outer material means that it will be more substantial waterproofing. It also means that the vents will be a little bit more breathable because they actually open up to the inside in that mesh comfort liner, and you'll get the airflow straight through as opposed to in and then also getting blocked by a waterproof membrane. So in terms of versatility, that is a useful thing. We would definitely say this is more of an adventure touring, emphasis on the touring side of that, because if you were going off-road, it could be the sort of thing that would just get sweaty. Gore-Tex membranes are still really good and arguably probably still the most breathable when it comes to membranes, but ultimately it is waterproof. So although it will let out a lot of perspiration, it won't be as breathable as a mesh item or a non-waterproof option that you can maybe put layers on top of. Further to that, you have 500 denier Cordura reinforcements on impact areas like your elbows and your shoulders to make it tougher in that area. And as I mentioned, it has a CE AA certification. If you want to further batten down the hatches, you have a collar which you can take out of the neoprene collar, so it's folded in there neatly out of the way. But if you want to make it even higher, definitely on those cold days, that will be a useful thing. You can unroll this, unravel it, and wrap it around the front there and attach it to itself via the Velcro and the snap on the front. There is a substantial amount of ventilation across this for a waterproof item. They have waterproof zips on the front there. Obviously keep them closed if it is raining and you want to block out the airflow. Do not forget that, although maybe at some stage you will. But you can open up these on the chest. You can open up the vents on your arm. You can open up the exit vents around your shoulders. And you also have zips along your ribs, which you can open from the top or from the bottom as either a vent or further to extend the flexibility around your waist and make it a little bit larger if you need. It also has a non-removable strap around your waist if you need to tighten it in and make it a bit more tailored. The storage on the outside is actually listed by them as being water resistant, which I think is them hedging their bets. But heavily water resistant all the same. You have two pockets around your waist and you have a substantial pocket at your lower back, which I believe you can fit a 1.5 litre water bladder if you want to, and run the tube up over your shoulder if you want to go that route. Now, as they are water resistant, not listed as being fully waterproof, if you have something a little bit more delicate that you want to keep safe, you can put that on the inside. On the inside, it has a mesh liner for comfort and breathability. You will see a connection zipper if you want to attach this to your trousers. There is also a strap if you want to go between your legs on trousers that don't have a zip, so you can still secure the jacket underneath your legs. Don't know how many people use that option. I personally probably wouldn't myself. You also have some storage, as you'll see. A pocket here at the bottom for some storage, some additional storage that you could either use as a pocket for your phone, your wallet, whatever, or for additional chest armor if you want to get that on top. So you can either go the split route of D3O in these separate pockets, or you can go for a solid one-piece armor if you prefer. There is also a pocket for a back protector if you want to get that as well. Now, as we're talking about armor, the included armor, your elbows and your shoulders, is actually level 2 from D3O, and it's made in partnership with Rukka. They've helped develop some pretty substantial armor. Above any other brand I've seen lately, the coverage that is included here is really substantial, specifically around your shoulders. That is where I noticed it the most, but also on your elbows. So it is level 2 from D3O. It has some channels in there for airflow as well, so it is decently breathable, but really it's all about the coverage that stands out to me. Now, the same can be said about their trousers, which as of the making of this video are around £700. Equally, they have a CE certification and they use the same materials and waterproofing. They have storage across them, some venting as well that you can open up, and also level 2 armor from D3O. Once again, you can see with this leg armor, the knee armor, that it goes substantially down your shin as well. Also level 2 and pretty breathable. They also have some leather reinforcement on the inside of the leg and Rukka's air cushion system on the seat of your pants, which I believe is more for climate control than anything else, but a bit of extra cushioning always helps with longer rides. The gloves are around £220. Once again, they use a Gore-Tex waterproof membrane. They are a mid-cuff and relatively snug around your wrist, meaning that it's a lot easier to fit underneath your jacket's sleeve, so I like that. They use goatskin leather and flexible textile sections. They have reinforcement in your knuckles, at your palms, something to use a touchscreen. They have a visor wiper, and they use Gore grip. So in terms of the waterproof membrane, it is attached to the outer fabric once again, so you won't be able to pull it out as you pull out your hand. It's just a better way of fitting that waterproof membrane. Sizing across their range is accurate to their size guide, which you can check on our website if you need to. For reference, the jacket on the mannequin is a European size 48, which they say is a size small or 38-inch chest. I'd say that is true, and it's not generally the mannequin's size. It's a little bit bigger than that, so it's a bit snug on him. But like I say, it is accurate to their size guide. Do bear in mind, there is no chest armor in this one or back armor in this jacket here. So you might want to include a bit of extra room if you're going to stick layers underneath it, or if you are going to add armor on top of what's actually already in the jacket. Like I say, you can check that size guide on our website using the links in the description. You can find everything I've mentioned there as well. Let us know your favorites in the comments section, and I'll see you soon.